On average, people in the U.S. move about a dozen times in their lives. Moving is exciting, but it can also be very frustrating and tiring. May is National Moving Month, and Luke Marklin, the CEO of Bellhops, is here with some tips on how to make your next move as smooth as possible. Welcome, Luke.
Hi, Elsa. Thanks for having me.
I'm happy to have you here. I wish I had you here years ago because I hate moving. It can be really stressful. Do you have some tips that could make this easier for people like me?
Well, believe it or not, we get those comments a lot. We get a lot of people asking us, where have we been all their lives? So we've done hundreds of thousands of moves. We have some good tips and tricks to make moving less stressful. First one we recommend is to make the move more affordable. And we've done a lot of moves, and we have two good ways to make your move more affordable. Okay. First, declutter your home. The Marie Kondo movement is a real thing. We are big believers in removing things that don't bring you joy, and moving is a great time to do that. And not only does it make your move-in a happier thing, but it also makes your move more affordable. And then second, if you have flexibility on your date, you can save 20 to 30% off your move. We see a lot of demand on Fridays and Saturdays and at the end of the month. And if you can move mid-month or mid-week, you can actually save a lot on your move.
Wow, I didn't realize that part. That's actually a really good tip. So what should be on people's checklists before they actually start their move?
Well, the first thing we recommend is just to have a checklist. There's a lot going on, and you got to put everything in one place to keep all of the tasks organized. So on the checklist, there's a lot of standard things that you'd expect. Obviously, pack. Make sure every box is labeled where it needs to go. Pack an overnight bag as if you're going to a hotel, so you don't show up in your new home without any toiletries or clothes. So those are all of the basics. But a couple of key things that we see people miss. One, don't forget to update your address with the Postal Service, with your bank. Don't forget to update your address with all of your subscriptions, including your Netflix account. Two, we actually do a lot of long distance moves. So we've moved people from Miami to Seattle. And a lot of people think about their goods moving across the country, but they forget they have to drive their car. So don't forget to get your car checked out, get an oil change, get it fine-tuned. And then finally, as a parent, this one's near and dear to me, but if you have small children, one thing we recommend on the checklist is to get a babysitter.
Oh, that's smart. I think we don't think about that either. Millions of Americans are planning a move this year, actually. Where are they heading? I know it's sort of a funny question, but I'm sure you know.
Yeah, we've done a lot of moves at Bellhops, and believe it or not, people aren't traveling too far. So we see over 60% of our customers are staying within the same county. So most people aren't traveling too far. Now, an interesting stat for Baltimore is that we actually see over 25% of our customers who are moving in Baltimore are coming from D.C. So it's interesting to see a lot of people in the area moving from D.C. up to Baltimore.
Well, there's a lot to love about Charm City, so I am not surprised. Where can people go for more information on Bellhops?
GetBellhops.com is our website.
Okay.
We've been in the area for several years now. You can get an instant quote, and we have tons of information.
All right. Luke, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this.